This time on 818 Custom Garage, it's the Big Rock 6S. Oh man, I've been wanting one of these for a while. I think my love is the 6S line of Arrmas. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 3S, 4S stuff, they're brutal. They take tons of abuse. But man, these 6S vehicles, they're just so much fun. So much fun.
Oh.
Don't you think?
Yeah. I've never drove it.
You haven't driven it yet.
Yeah, but the videos you showed me are pretty cool.
Yeah, these things are sweet. So this thing we got off Facebook Marketplace. It was used. Really, really, really good shape. So we'll show it to you real quick. But we're gonna take this thing, put the speed pinion on it, and we're just gonna go rip it, beat it up, see what it does, and then we got plans for it in part 2 because I love the long wheelbase. So we've got a 6S Creighton that is awesome too that we're gonna show you guys. But this thing I think will be our beast mode 6S. So stay tuned, man. So get a close up. I mean, this thing's all stock. I mean, look at the tires. They're basically brand new. I mean, they don't have many runs on them. So let's get this thing off. I mean, the body's in pretty good shape. You know, scratches and stuff like that, normal. Man, all stock electronics. It's all stock inside. Little dusty and stuff like that. So here's one thing that I did. Two things. Well, I'm trying to think. So since I sold one of my other vehicles, it had the M2C caps. I swapped the caps because I want the M2C caps on here, and we're gonna do the M2C pistons probably for it in the future. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna swap the caps on. And then I also had a Arrma all aluminum center diff. I don't even know if you can see it in here. You can see the dash. Almost there it is. So I put the all aluminum center diff in there, and it's got earplugs in it. So, and then he had put these RPM guards on, which I love, but they're not meant for this 6S line. He only had one screw hole in it, so I popped another hole, and they all work great. So
I'm leaking.
Oh no, what happened?
So, I forgot.
It must not have been that bad. I think you'll be okay.
I know.
What?
So, I was walking out of the office, and then this weird sharp thing just like cut me.
Just came out and got you? Okay. Go wash your hands.
It was scissors.
Okay, go wash it. These guys. But yeah, this thing is awesome. Love it. Ripped it real quick on the street just to functionally make sure it was, work good. Man, it's awesome. So speed pinion. We're gonna slap this body on. We're gonna go take this thing out. We're gonna go rip it. And then, like I said, stay tuned for part 2. So part 2 is gonna be major overhaul and some really cool stuff, I think. Man, we got the 6S Big Rock out, all stocky-yaki. Chico's gonna rip this thing. Oh, big wheelie. Man, look at that thing go. Oh, that thing's dude, that thing just yanking tire out there, huh? Oh, look at that thing go. Dude, that thing's fast. That thing's a beast. Dude, that thing's fast. You can hear you. I can hear you pin it. I can hear you finally pin it. You should come over here and jump it off the ramps too. This thing's gonna want to fly. Dude, that thing's fast. Look at that baby. It's motherfucking fast. This thing is sweet. So get up there, girl, like cruise up to it, and then once you're on it near the end, punch it. Like once you're on it. Oh man, we got the Big Rock out here too. Booyah! Look at him.
We're gonna start on a small ramp first.
Yeah, hit the small ramp. That's fine. Get your Get your legs under you. Beat it up, man. I got tons of parts for it. Beat it up. So you got the big rock out here. Man, I love it. So, well, what you do is you just cruise. You don't need full speed. Just cruise up to it. Once you're on the ramp, then punch it. Like when you're actually on the ramp. Cruise up, punch it.
Almost a nice backflip.
Come back over here. Oh, that little big rock. Ooh.
This side.
All the dust.
You know what's the funny? That little big rock, that if you land on your back end, that's like the second shock tower.
There you go. Slow, slow. Punch it. Nice! Nailed it. Good job, Chico. Oh, I bet you anything the battery popped, like the connector. Let's go look at it. We got the Max out here, tumble. Get him over. There you got the big rock is just an animal out here. We got the other. Man, we got Armageddon. Armageddon. Oh, he's gonna line up. Let's see if we can get another jump out of this thing. Oh, smash it. Oh yeah. Nailed it. Yeah, that's that wide max, baby. Yeah, that's that wide. All right, let's see if we can get another one out of this guy. Nice. So up in the sky. Big rock, making it. Big rock, the 6S. Oh, hard hit. Lands it. Yes, nailed it. Oh man, I can't even see it. That big rock's way over there. That thing's fast. That thing's all stock and it's a monster. But it's gonna get it. It's gonna get some way better stuff. Man! He's up! Oh, there goes the Typhon. Typhon is ripping. Max. Love it. Big rock is flying, dude. That thing is fast. You got the Typhon. Oh, the Typhon's good. He's back on it. A little fire action out here. If anybody's out in LA, this Handsome Dam area, there's a lake out there that's kind of tough. They got a man-made lake over there. We were running the Sonic Wave on. Had some boats. It's a cool open area you can just bash on. We're gonna probably use some other areas, go down through here. See if we can find the bigger, oh, there it is, in the bushes. See if we can get him out of there. Come on. Still going, dude. That thing is just getting a beat down. Just thrashed. That thing's got speed pinion on it. That thing flies. Just flies. Chico's having a good time with it. Nailed it. It's really dry and dusty. Oh, off the side. Almost had it. Almost had it. Man, I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I didn't even drive it. And man, Chico and Smoke, they just beat this thing up. Beat it up. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to, like, they both have been wanting one, and like, so I was like, hey, I'm just gonna let them drive it. We took a bunch of cars out that day, Labor Day weekend, and had a blast. Had a blast. It was hot. It was like 100 degrees. My phone cut out on like 3 times while I was doing video because it got too hot. Man, this Big Rock, all stock, completely stock with the speed pinion. That's it. It's got the 16-tooth speed pinion on it. This thing did fantastic. I really think it did great. I'll show you a couple little things, and then we'll show you what we're gonna do with part 2. Man, so this thing did so awesome. I'll show you. This thing has a crack right there in the front right upper A-arm. What's funny, it was cracked before we even started. So they didn't, I don't feel like, it may have cracked a little bit more. I've got a new one, so we're gonna replace that when we do all the work that we got to do on this thing. I definitely think having the earplugs in the center was a good call. We might play with the other discs. I think they've got 80K front and rear. So I don't know, might play with those a little bit. I think might up the front just a tiny bit. But this thing handles so good. This wheelbase, part of it though is the shock tuning that's in here too. So it's got really thick shock oil. I think I've heard people say 1300. I feel like it might have 2000 in it. I know back in the day the Italian and stuff like that had 2000. All the on-road cars like the Limitless and Fraction, they have 2000 in them. So it's really thick, and I noticed it when I did the caps. So it makes it handle really good. The only problem is it makes the rebound really, really slow. So, so like if you go to do big jumps and stuff and you hit the ground, you want it to you don't want it to pop up too much, but you don't want it to pop up too slow either. So we're gonna do the M2C pistons in here, and those are not meant for 2000 from what I know. So we're gonna kind of play with it. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. Definitely, I think the spring is too soft in the back, because like stock gets tensioned down really far, right? So either it needs a longer spring or a higher spring rate. I feel like the front might be okay. The front I think is all right. I'm gonna look at the lengths. I feel like they're pretty close. I don't know. They're probably longer than the Creighton. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research, figure out, I think we need a different spring. We're gonna go to a lot lighter shock oil. We'll do the M2C pistons. So we'll get those shocks dialed in for a little bit more like jumping and bashing too. I love the way it handles. I mean, it's black. I mean, you saw it ripping across that dirt. This thing is super stable, super great. And I mean, that Creighton, we ripped that thing across there too, and it was super stable and great too. So wouldn't mind setting up similar to how those shocks are done too. So, but we've got a lot in store for this thing, because I've wanted one for a while, and I think this is going to be my premier like success basher that I want to keep for me. Kids all like to take all my stuff, but it's going to start with that. That's the backbone. That is an M2C chassis. So we're going to start that off. So stay tuned for part 2, okay? Hey, comment, like, subscribe. Appreciate all the support. I've been getting a lot of comments lately, and I love it. You know, with all the videos that we have going on, I love interacting with everybody. So just keep it coming. It's super fun. We're having a blast doing it. Love keeping the RC lifestyle going. So we'll catch you on the next one.